About 3 years ago, we started to do more work in community settings around Watford as part of a partnership with Warner Brothers Studio Leavesden and Watford Community Housing Trust and other supporters. And we went to places like Leavesden and Orbital, and the young people there were really interested in filmmaking. And although we've worked with the groups on theatre projects and live performance, one of the great advantages of the short films that we've made with them is that they could take an idea and we could develop it, create the script, rehearse it and film it and create a sort of finished product in a relatively short space of time. We also wanted to find ways of capturing the stories, the experiences of the people that we were working with there, but have something that we could bring back into the theatre.
It's just great to be a part of providing this opportunity to these young people. You know, I think film is such a fantastic and exciting form of expression, and it's a privilege to be able to share my knowledge and expertise to help craft, you know, not just these films that we've made here, but hopefully to inspire them to go away and make films of their own.
Well, it's really great to work with another medium, so to be working with film rather than theatre, and some of them have just completely blossomed. We were just talking to one of the parents now whose daughter on the first week was kind of quiet as a mouse, and the mum just said, "I can't believe that she was so involved in the film," so that was great.
It all began with The Fallout, a short film that the group in Leavesden came up with, and not only was I learning a lot about making films with the group, but the group themselves were really starting to discover their own creativity. The ideas surrounding the film, the theme and the execution of the theme really did all come from the young people on the project, and that's something that's continued throughout all of the films we've made, both at Leavesden and Orbital and with our Palace Youth Theatre. It's really been about telling stories that the group wanted to tell. Some of the participants who've stayed with us across all of those projects, they've refined and developed their artistic voice, which I think has been the most exciting thing for me to observe as a director and facilitator.
So Josh, what's your job today?
I'm doing the clapperboard.
So Josh, what's your job here today?
I'm doing the clapperboard.
So for this latest project with our group in Leavesden, I really wanted them to explore taking a very simple idea and executing it. All of the ideas were so strong that we actually ended up taking 4 of those ideas forward, quadrupling our workload, but fantastically bringing 4 unique, distinct, yet interlinked pieces together. And as well as making the films, we were also interested in looking at the behind the scenes. So we kind of had 2 projects running simultaneously, which involved members of the group who weren't necessarily involved in a particular story strand, then looking at the behind the scenes element.
How's the filming going?
Alright, slow and steady.
Yeah.
It's going well. We're almost on the last scene, just one more.
So how's filming been for you?
Good, great experience, as I've never really shot anything before, so it's good.
The whole part's been dressing up and all George's equipment.
Why?
It's just been interesting.
Well, this year you'd work in small groups and you'd devise a little scene within a school. And then last year it was more of an entire group, so there was no individual group work and then bringing it all together.
I've been filming the behind the scenes. I've been doing the clippy board where I have to say the slates, the scenes and the title.
Scene 1, slate 1, take 1.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Beautiful.
Take 1.
Headmaster's office, scene 1, slate 5, take 1.
Thank you.
It's been fun making all the ideas, and I'd like to do another film.
Over the years that I've been working on the films, I've developed much more drama skills and filming skills.
I enjoyed being around the cameras, I enjoyed being around other people and acting with others. And I'm not camera shy. I don't feel that I have to be nervous in front of a camera anymore. I definitely like making another film. It's a really good experience.
Well, I would like to make one of these again because it was really fun and it's just been a really good drama experience for me.
I'm excited to see my whole film, and it's going to be a bit weird seeing myself, but it's going to be exciting.
I think it's every filmmaker's dream to see their film projected on a cinema screen. So it's wonderful that projects like this provide that opportunity to these young people. And in the past, on the odd occasion where we've shown a rough cut to the participants, seeing their reactions is fantastic.
It was a really good experience because I've never had an opportunity to make a film like that, but it was also really scary.
It takes a long time to get one bit done, but it turns out good in the end. The final piece is amazing, and I was kind of like, oh, that's really good, it was all worth it.
It's just great to see such a quality piece of work for them to be really proud of.
I think the real legacy is to give an artistic voice to the young people and hopefully to their communities as well, for them to take the skills that they've learnt and use them in their everyday life or even in careers going forward.
I think we're at a time where film and digital media as a whole is more important than it's ever been. People are consuming more video now than ever before. So working with these groups to further their knowledge of the film production process is an invaluable experience.
And what's exciting is that a lot of this work is being seen for the first time, both by the participants and you, the audience. And that's really exciting to have premieres of new work and to be able to show it here at the Palace Theatre on our big screen.